Today I'm going to show you how you can save hundreds, maybe even thousands per year, depending on your habits, by doing one simple thing. Simple living to me means sometimes giving up some of those luxuries and extra expenses that maybe you really don't need. You're probably spending way more money than you actually know you are by buying your coffees all the time. And by the time you tip, you're spending $8, $9 for this drink. And that can add up to a lot of money. That could be part of a car payment. That could be a couple of nice dinners out. That could be saving for a special trip or whatever. So I encourage you to give this a try and to make your life a little simpler and a little less expensive. Hi, I'm Lori, and this is the Simple Living channel. And today I'm going to show you how to make homemade lattes. They're easy, simple, delicious, and I'm sure you're going to love them. So follow along. Here are the ingredients and tools that I use to make my latte. I've invested in a Keurig frother. It's probably less than $100, but if you don't want to spend quite that much, you can get the little hand tool frother. It works just as well. Then for the ingredients, I use Barista Soy. I prefer that over the oat milk and the almond milk barista versions. I just find that it makes it a little frothier and it's less fat. I use an espresso instead of instant coffee, but you can use instant coffee. And I like the decaf version, so that's what I've got here. And then optional ingredients are cinnamon and whipped cream. Okay, so what you do is take your Barista Soy, just give it a little shake to stir it up a bit. Take your frother, and there's a little pointy thing in there. What I do is I fill it up just to the top of that. Find that makes it about the right amount. Put your lid on, and then this gadget here can do for both hot and cold. I'm making a hot latte today. So I'm going to press the top button, put it on, and we'll let it get going. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about 2 teaspoons of the espresso. You can put in as much as you want. Just depends on how strong you want to make that. If you're using instant coffee instead, I would use 2 good tablespoons of the instant coffee. Once the water has boiled, I would pour about 1/3 of a cup into the espresso and then stir it around really well. Okay, and then my frother has finished doing its work, and we've got the soy beverage all mixed up. And then you can look at the foam that comes out. It's amazing. So now I'm going to use a spatula to get the rest of it out of the frother. I don't want to waste any. And you could just have your latte like this, as is, but I like to add a little bit of cinnamon. So I just sprinkle a little bit on top. And then just take my spoon and lightly mix it in. And there we go. Latte's all done. That only took a couple of minutes. It's inexpensive and delicious. Well, that's good latte. Enjoy, everybody. You're probably spending way more money than you actually know you are by buying your coffees all the time. Even like a cup of coffee can cost you $3 to $4. And I know the specialty drinks are well above $7. And then by the time you tip, you're spending $8, $9 for this drink. And that can add up to a lot of money. That could be part of a car payment. That could be a couple of nice dinners out. That could be saving for a special trip or whatever. So you might want to think about trying to make your own beverages at home, because there are wonderful appliances that you can purchase. You can even start out simply by using the little hand spinner wand, which is like $10, to see if you like making them at home, and then invest in a little more expensive tools like the Keurig frother. That's what I would recommend. And just by purchasing those and having the special ingredients, and buy the ingredients that you like, even if you have to spend a wee bit more money, because you're going to be making a lot of lattes out of one container of the beverage. So you can really save yourself a lot of money, and as well you can save yourself time. You don't have to drive to the coffee shop. You don't have to wait in line, because most coffee shops are quite busy these days. And so you're freeing up time that you could be doing something else for yourself or spending time with your family and friends. I encourage you to do it. I think it'll make your life a lot simpler, and you'll save money and time at the same time. Now it's time to enjoy my delicious drink. That's really good. Try it yourself. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great day, everybody.